But first and foremost, let me commend the youth president, Ambassador Abbas, for his great initiative. You may be aware, or probably not be aware, I am the director of strategy and research of the NYA. I was appointed sometimes last year, this 2026, that's 2024, or April 2024 precisely. I was the director of research and strategy of the NYA. Basically, the NYA philosophy, like you are aware, the NYA tried to register as a political party. For obvious reasons, that has not been achieved, but it's a political movement on the average to prepare them for leadership inclusion in Nigeria. And you agree with me that the demography of the Nigerian youth is the highest. So what that means is, should this mission becomes very fruitful between now and 2027, it then means the NYA can be able to decide the leadership and direction of this country, which is going to be very fundamental. Because if the youth are going to be included, it then means if the youth cannot become president, they should determine who becomes president. They can as well also serve in different capacities as governors, as senators, House of Representatives, state executives, and so many other as ministers. But of course, you cannot achieve any of this if you do not play a very aggressive role in political engineering, mobilization, organization, voting, and all of these issues. So, and this is the desire of the NYA, ultimately also to empower the people, because an agitation without an economic foundation is equally useless. So the NYA is about to set out on a mission where the people, the youth and women of this country can fundamentally be empowered on a long-term basis, so that their participation in political activities also can become very meaningful. Now we can now begin to talk of how to build a progressive nation, because a nation that is all-encompassing in academics, in career, in training, that's capacity building, and all of these aspects, and social life. So I'm of the labor extraction, really, and our own philosophy as labor movement is for social democracy, where the basic essence of life, the fundamental essence of life is provided by government. But of course, we have to deliberately create this scenario and this situation. And that is what the president of the NYA and its membership are doing across the country. So for us, even as Labour Party, because NYA is not yet a political party, the Labour Party is going to present the political platform for members of the NYA across the divides in this country to be able to launch out in 2027 to occupy political offices, because we will need a political office, a political party to give you that leverage to contest and win and serve. So whoever is going to become the president of Nigeria in 2027, we but have no other choice than to work with the NYA. And the Labour Party, like we say, is going to provide also that foundation for its members across the country to aspire to political offices to also serve. Now we cannot determine collectively who will become the president of Nigeria ultimately, whether from the APC or from the Labour, from the PDP. For us, it doesn't matter. We are going to set out our criteria in line with some of the points I've listed, in line with the ideology of the NYA, to make sure that Nigeria makes progress.
Thank you very much.